care about video games. Sorry, I don't know how to fucking start stuff. Oh, you're a stinker. Hi, Arrow. Where'd my mouse go? The fuck? Okay, I can't see it. That's fine. Sure. My mouse is gone. What the hell? You're a stinker. Is the game too loud? I think the game might be too loud. Me operating on the fucking no mouse? Sure. Whoopsie daisies? Where did my damn cursor go? If I do like windowed and full screen again. Nope, gone. Eh. Oh well. So hello. This game, I've heard about it a few weeks back. It's from like a I know the person who made this game from like Vocaloid songs, and I'm kind of obsessed with their stuff. And I saw this game that they were teasing, and I was like, you know what? That looks like something I'll be a little insane about. I'll play it. Might as well stream it too. So I'm going to play this, which I think is Z.A.T.O. I know this is supposed to be an acronym, but I don't fucking know what it means. I love the world and everything in it. Ooh. Did you know that our sun is a very unusual star? To start with, it's a yellow dwarf. Those constitute for just 7 to 10% of all stars in the universe. It's an outlier even among those. Most yellow dwarfs are primarily covered with dark spots. The sun isn't. The majority of its surface is bright. In fact, it has 3 times the number of light spots than it does dark spots. Sure, its overall brightness index is nothing special. You could even call it underwhelming compared to stars of its type. But even so, it works harder than most to shine as bright as it can. And I find that really cute. I don't remember where I read about this. Must have been some newspaper from years ago. But that small piece of trivia still pops in my mind whenever I look up at the morning sky. It's not much of a view, to be honest. Not much of a sky, not much of a sun. I guess it's the kind of region it is. Some people say the sun is just lazing around in our parts, what with the constant snow. The people that go around saying that, well, they clearly haven't read that newspaper. The more I thought about things like that and the more I learned, the more I realize how incredible everything is. I'm not just saying that to mean amazing, I mean improbable. You can't deny the world is full of great coincidences. It's to the point where I've begun to ask myself how much of it we can attribute to pure chance. The universe is so kind as to give us both a star and a planet with the perfect conditions for sentient life. Just the slightest fluctuation in the composition of our atmosphere, the size of the globe, or the distance between Earth and the Sun, none of the beauty surrounding us would exist. Some would call it a miracle. And of course, that's a lovely way to put it. But isn't that giving the world we're living in too little credit? I mean, it's not that I subscribe to an anthropic principle or anything. I'm not so arrogant as to believe the universe exists just for our sake. Or rather, I'm not so sure it exists solely to be observed. When a baby is born, it is not preoccupied with how it is perceived. That conscious need emerges later as the child develops self-awareness. Until that point, its curiosity is aimed at its surroundings. So if anything, it's the opposite of what the anthropic principle entails. We're social creatures, so the need to be observed makes sense for our survival. But to say the universe itself shares a priority, it just doesn't make sense to me. Although you can also think about it this way. A child is curious about the world because it perceives the world as external. But what if the child is the world? What if all that it could ever observe existed within itself? What can the all-encompassing universe be curious about? There's nothing but itself, so nothing but itself. There's nothing else to care about in the whole wide world. It is the world. Duh. Oh wait, now this makes perfect sense. If I put it like that, I guess the universe has no choice but to be self-centered. Even if this wasn't the case when it was born. What if the universe developed a desire to be perceived by others as it matured? The same way that a child would. I'm fucking crazy about this already. I love this. And what do we do when we want others to perceive us a certain way? And try to mold ourselves accordingly. Ah, I think I get it now. The universe gradually felt a desire to be seen. It wanted to be admired, loved, and observed, because there's nothing more a world can do but observe itself. It's the best and only pastime there is as far as the world is concerned. And if observation is good, more observation is even better. Of course, an endless universe can observe itself endlessly. Oh, I love this. You can say that its observation value equals infinity. A value may seem absolute, but it isn't really, not in mathematics. What the fuck, I love this. Infinity plus 1 exists. It's a value that the universe can never reach as a singular, be infinite observer. So it had to create new, finite observers to add to its infinity. It needed to create sentient life. Sentient life is the plus 1. When I put it like that, it sounds like all of us are extras at a party. Now, isn't that fun? This vast mighty universe changed itself so meticulously to make new observers possible. It fine-tuned all of its systems so precisely just to have us here. It worked so hard just to share its one joy with us. Us, worthless insects. Oh no, this can't be. That's cute. That's really cute. I should have expected this. I should have known the infinite universe would be infinitely cute. This world is truly wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ira Grachevskaya is missing. Huh? I look up from my desk. A low hum runs through the class. Grachevskaya? What? Seriously? She's just skipping. Nah, she ran off with that one guy. You saw? No, but come on, you know her. She's totally... Silence. A teacher taps her journal on the desk. Ira's parents filed the report yesterday night. They haven't seen her since she left for school. Another round of whispers. The teacher raises her voice. So if any of you have any information that might help in finding Ira, please report it to the teacher's office for the police after class. That is all. On to the lesson. A chair creaks in the back. Wait. You didn't expect us to just study like normal after hearing that? Yeah, we're shocked, you know. Hey, you know your classmate? She just went missing. It's okay. Anyway, back to class. We're worried sick. Seriously, our classmate's missing. Our friend, Arushka. The room fills with repulsive giggles. Cut it out. Again, sit back down. The teacher's voice sounds just as dry as it did when she broke the news. She turns towards the blackboard to write down the date. We all know the situation will probably resolve itself just fine. Let's not act dramatic. If you have anything valuable to say, I'll be happy to hear it in the office. She puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. It's December 19th. A bird flies past the window. Disappearance. Give me a break. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days or something? It's a myth. You can file a missing report whenever, especially if it's a kid. Oh yeah? Hey, let's report each other as missing and see who they find first. You're on. Oh my god. Dude. No, but seriously, what's with the sudden hubbub? She didn't come home. Big deal. I thought wandering off was her whole thing. Right? There's just Grachevskaya for you. But her parents just want some attention. Like they need any more of that. Oh my god. The drama. Drama. I mean, I've heard of some weird cases. Yeah, never say never. Crazy is genetic. You think she's in some crack house now? Oh my god. No way. Do we even have any? I wish. At least there'd be something fun to do. Bro! You're what, high schoolers? Honestly, hey. But she's like, for sure the guy, right? The guy? You don't know? A bunch of people have seen them together. It's some older dude. He's like 30 or something. You serious? Yeah, it's her trashy. I slowly walk behind my classmates so we head to the next lesson. It's irritating. Their conversation is ticking me off. I'm not sure why. It's not as if they aren't making sense. It's not unusual for Ira to wander off somewhere on her own. I'm not treating this news of any real gravity. Really, I'm no better than them. There's a trace of worry in my head, but it isn't directed towards Ira. Instead, when I first heard about her disappearance, the thought that flashed into my mind was rather ugly. Now nobody will come to save me. Gross. But regardless of what people are saying, and regardless of what I personally think, that's still a missing person. Her poor parents must be so worried. Just picturing it makes me feel glum. I'm not surprised Ira just ran off somewhere without telling anybody, but still. It's not like we've ever been friends. It would be stranger if I acted all torn up about it, right? She's just that kind of person. Always getting herself in trouble, always hanging out in places she's not supposed to be at. They're right, this wouldn't be the first time Ira left for God knows where. But is it really true? The stuff they said about that older man? I've never seen or heard anything like that, even though this whole time. I suppose it's plausible knowing how some girls are. Even so, I'd never have thought Ira would be the time to be love-struck like that. Love-struck, huh? When I put it that way, then it's almost... Yeah, it's most definitely cute. Ira in love. Forbidden love too! Wow, I'd never have guessed. I never took that girl for a romantic. But she is a girl at the end of the day. And she does like those types of books. So perhaps she was planning to elope all along? Crap. It's all so complicated. I'm really torn on this. I really am. On one hand, it's super romantic. Such a beautiful young love with no regard for what anyone thinks. It's so incredible. It's incredibly cute. But on the other hand, I'm really sad. It's selfish and it's dumb, but if Ira is really gone, it's like I've got nothing to hope for anymore. Hey, Shubina. Huh? You know anything about this? No. Why would I? Well, you two were pretty close, right? The whole group chuckles. Oh my god, dude, help. We weren't... No, not at all. Really? Really? I thought you two... Bro, you can't say that! Holy shit! Dude! What? Just called? Oh my god, in public? Erupt in laughter. You weren't... We didn't even talk. But you dumbass. Grachevskaya screwing the old guy. She ain't like that. I don't know, some chicks swing both ways. Dude, you never know these days. I don't. It's... Look at her face. Chill out, Shubina. We're just kidding. Jeez. I'm saying jeez. Oh my god. Mind your business, dude. Why are you getting so scared anyways? You really... Oh my god, stop! I'm not. Stop calling this girl slurs. Oh my god. They just keep laughing. What can I even say to that? No matter what I do, they just keep laughing. If Ira came into the door right now and heard what they were saying, all hell would break loose. I mean, she only disappeared a day ago. She's probably just coming late today. She doesn't even know there's a missing report. Maybe she has already left her lover's place. Maybe she's trudging through our snowy schoolyard as we speak. No, she's already inside. She's already left her wet, puffy jacket in the cloakroom, and now she's going down the corridor. Up the stairs to the left. That's right. She's coming. She's gonna storm in any minute now. Right. That's it. I hear her. I can hear her footsteps. She's coming. Here's coming. What's with that face? You look like you're holding in a shit. She's oh my god, guys! Hello, manners. Never talked to her. I told you. Steps walk past the classroom. Now that they're closer, they don't sound like her at all. They never sound like her in the first place. Maybe not with her, but like in general. Oh my god! Be nice to her! Dude, look at her. Be real. Oh my... I need to beat the shit out of this guy. Literally accurate high school simulator. What is this? Come on, he's a great guy. Yeah, I believe you. This is generally just an accurate high school simulator. It's kind of crazy. I bite my tongue. There I go again. Bad habit. It's not like it works anyway, so why do I keep doing it? Plop down on my desk and start mindlessly flipping through the textbook. You stop indulging fantasies like that. It just makes me feel stupid every time. If Ira came in through that door and beat them up right then and there, would it really help my case? Oh my god, my girl's maladaptive daydreaming. They probably keep saying those things behind her back and to my face. I guess it really would be for the worse. Yeah, I shouldn't have wished for that. If Ira saw that, it would just add fuel to the fire. So it's a good thing that she didn't interfere. It's a good thing. It's a really great thing. Huh. At least these guys don't bother me for the rest of the day. Everyone's too preoccupied with gossip. I can't focus on studying either. I keep thinking. Last time I saw Ira, the teacher says her parents saw her leaving in the morning, but she didn't show up to class. That part's nothing new. Ira's always had a bad attendance record, so I assume she skipped as usual. I went to see that man they talked about. Did she go to him right away? Because in that case, yesterday evening... Go home, Asya. Go home, Asya. The teacher's office, was it? I'm kind of scared of going straight to the police, but I should. Should probably report that. Not sure if it will be of any help. And for some reason, the idea of telling anyone what I saw, something about it just doesn't sit right with me. But there's no logical reason for that. I need to get over myself. Sure, she's probably fine. I know that. Freaking everyone knows that. But if she's not, well, I'm gonna regret it big time. Oh, but I might also be tearing star-crossed lovers apart. Girl, I need you to lock in. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, okay. Well, let's keep walking. You should actually, that is a problem. Like, that is a problem. That is objectively something you should be judging. It's okay. Oh my god, girl, lock in. Oh my god, you are mentally ill. Counterpoint. What if, and bear with me, what if Ira is actually missing? Despite odds, there's always a possibility that she is in danger. If there's even the tiniest chance that a report will help in finding her, then that info is worth providing. And if she really did elope with her beloved, then my testimony won't change a thing. It's worthless at worst. That's true. If I carefully weigh the pros and cons, the off chance of Europe being in danger and my words being the key to saving her makes for a strong argument. Whoa, my words being the key to saving her. Yeah, this was made by Fairy, who is like an old Vocaloid musician. They have a series of Vocaloid songs that I really enjoy. They have a similar kind of vibe to this. That's like Parties Are for Losers. I really do enjoy it. And this is giving me very similar, like, I guess, vibe of the setting. It's a little, well, what I'm seeing here so far feels a lot more like weighted within reality compared to Parties Are for Losers, which is more like fantasy stuff. Well, not quite, like it's not fantasy, I guess it is. Sorry, it's fucking hard to explain. Parties Are for Losers is kind of like, it also takes place, I think, in Russia. It's about like a city around it's like sci-fi more than fantasy. Yeah, sci-fi is the right word, because it's kind of there's a organization around this small town in Russia that kind of deals with mutants that are around, because there's like a dead zone in this nearby area that is common for like mutations on people. So like it's an interesting little story told through a few like songs, and it's by the same person that made this. Anyway, moving on. Wow, yeah, that would be amazing. And then I'd come and visit her in the hospital and she wouldn't even know how to thank me. Wow, I am loving the illness on this fucking girl. She's crazy. I love her. She'd say I shouldn't have. She'd say, I told you to leave me alone, dummy. So like, yeah, she got some hard maladaptive daydreaming. But then I just shake my head and respond, it's nothing. I was just doing what I was supposed to. No, I gotta come up with something cooler. I'll need to think about that. Wait. Why is she in the hospital? Do I hope Ira ends up in the hospital? Jeez, of course not. I need my freaking testimony to save her. I hope my testimony is useless because she's already home. Or is calling home, telling her parents how happy she is with the love of her life. That's what I hope for. Ugh, I just keep having stupid thoughts today. And at least I know what I should do now. I've made my decision. I'm going to the teacher's office. Where was it again? I doubt they expect anyone to come. It'll probably look kind of silly. Won't be the first time. Well, who cares? Walking, down the staircase to the right, down the hall. There, that's the teacher's office. Oh? A girl. There's a girl standing there, right by the door. I think I've seen her before. Is she an upperclassman? Our town is really tiny, and so is our school. If I were a better person, I would know her name. She turns to look at me. I'm not sure what she is expecting, so I nod a little. Is there a queue? A queue to the office. Oh no. I'm just waiting for someone. Ah, okay. Hey, what? You're Asya, right? Everybody fucking knows her. Yes. Asya. She's so cute. She's so me, actually. I am also this mentally ill sometimes. How did you know? That's kind of a loaded question. How do we know anything? I mean, it's not like we have lots of faces to remember here. You know me too, right? Sorry. Really? Good. That's what I was talking about. It's not that I don't care to remember everyone's names. I just don't know where other people get them from. They say that in tiny cities like this, everyone knows each other, but that's just not true. We learn about the people outside of our immediate circle through gossip or common friends. But I haven't made any new ones since the day Toja left. And gossip. Sure, sometimes I overhear my classmates chatting about this or that. But I don't like listening to them. I don't like their voices, so I try not to pay them too much attention. Wait. when I put it like that, it kind of does sound like my fault. My point is, when people regurgitate that idea of everyone knows everyone, the word everyone doesn't include me. The name's Marina. Oh! Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. You got something to share about Grachevskaya? How did you know? What do you mean, how? I had an announcement, same as you. They told us you reported the teachers and all. Oh. I see. For some reason, I thought they only broke the news to us, your classmates. But it makes sense that at least give the upperclassmen a heads up, just in case they happen to know her. Which means, you also know something about Ira? Yup. Ah, that's great. So you talked to the teachers already? Sure did. Wow. And what did you tell them? That's between me and the investigation. You can't just spout info like that in the open, Asya. The wall's got ears. Oh, I understand. Sorry. Okay, well, you don't have to apologize. Crap, I'm making an awful first impression. Not only did I not know her name like I was supposed to, but now I look like I don't know the first thing about vigilance. Who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go in then. Marina suddenly blocks my path. No you won't. I'm sorry. You're not telling them anything. She gestures her fingers to the tact of each syllable. Why? Because bad feeling sears up in my chest. Please don't tell me it's gonna be the same thing as my classmates. Is this because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never mean to. I just can't help it, can I? We just met and I've already managed to mess up everything. Damn it. I guess we search her face for signs of mockery. But weirdly, I can't find any. I've been waiting for you. Surprised? Of course I am. No, wait. That has to be some stupid ruse. I'm going to believe this girl, then she'll just laugh in my face about it. I'm serious. Yo told me about you. Really? Yeah. Oh gosh, she talked about me? Wow. I'm shocked Marina's being as friendly as she is, considering the kind of description Ira could give. Wait, does this mean she's a friend of Ira's? For some reason, I never thought about her having any. At least not for school. That was really presumptuous of me. I wonder what Ira's like when she's with friends. I know you saw her yesterday. I figured you went to report it, so I ran here as soon as classes ended. I guess it'd be easier to catch you between lessons, but I got so caught up in all those stupid rumors. It kind of slipped my mind. She knows? But hey, what matters is that it all worked out. So why are you stopping me? Well, Marina looks around the empty corridor before lowering her voice. If you tell them about yesterday, you'll make everything worse. Huh? Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go. Uh-huh. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but it doesn't seem like a prank. Still, wait. I know yours is probably fine, but isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share all we know with everyone, the quiet you. I just said that we shouldn't talk about this stuff where the adults can hear. Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet either. All my stumbled protests sound so weak they might as well be white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent half the day doubting whether I should report at all. So what? I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. I deserve to testify. But some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice is made for me. She's so mean. I mean, that silly gut feeling I thought I overcame with reason has come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. So I was right. My heart was right. Sure, I can't actually know that since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say. But this can't be for your chance, can it? Hi, Dan. And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? I was like, yeah, that's crazy, right? Damn. You just summoned him. If you say bottom 3 times, Dan shows up. Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me for the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something, for anything, to stop me? Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. True. I think I'll stick to the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself at the will of some worthless gnat is a preposterous idea. But it wouldn't be the first time for me, would it? And the fact that the world for any reason has decided to guide me towards the right path, that's so endlessly sweet. I am so obsessed with her delusional ass. She's so me. Down the stairs, to the lobby, to the coat room. I don't resist anymore. Marina drags me along and I can feel my doubt turning to excitement. This is definitely the right path. This girl knows about Ira. I want to know more about Ira too. The whole wide world wants me to know. Oh. Oh. Here we go. First episode. I've heard people say that this game is actually a lot longer than they expected to be. So that's exciting. What the hell is your problem? Where's the save button actually? I see who's talking. It's the fucking loser. Everyone's looking from Ira to Garen to the chair that just crashed on the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Huh? Grachevskaya, the fuck? Is she insane? Somebody call the teacher. Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen. Her face is contorted with rage. Before he can react, she rips the notepad from his hand and slams it on my desk. I hastily grab onto it. Read that again and I'll kick your teeth in. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him and turns around and stomps back to her chest. Yeah, this is you. This is literally you in high school. Like, this is you, middle school, high school is you. This is you, Salo. The classmates were caught up in a laughing fit just a moment ago are now watching her in silent bewilderment. No, yeah, it does mean rage in Spanish and also Portuguese, actually. So it's really, really, really fitting. They scoot out of her way as she retrieves her bag, then heads towards the door. Crazy bitch! She ignores him. Grachevskaya, where are you going? Hey! Ira forcefully pushes past the teacher. Damn! Okay. Grachevskaya, what do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this. Her threat falls on deaf ears. Everyone knew Grachevskaya. She's always been like that, I think. No, not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they call someone like her a problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its small size, because of its, let's say, exclusivity. Fakta 5 prides itself on its virtually non-existent crime rate. That's a natural consequence from nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to goods people in the neighboring towns can even dream of. Few get afforded such a privilege. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. So when someone like Ira appears on this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as a delinquent. She's a puzzling stain on a community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed that's spread in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she had appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible, that is, on Ira's parents. And questions begin to arise. Why is Grachevsky's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Do they not understand how fortunate they are? They've been granted so much, yet they can't even do the bare minimum in raising their own child. Do they really want to be here? Do we want them to be here? I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garen. I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun, and it was my fault for bringing the notebook anyway. I was hoping to write a little in the library once the school was done, but my bag slipped and all the contents scattered on the floor. Of course he would get curious about it. Of course he went to read the silly things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I've ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. If people laugh, well, what's it matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She rarely shows up to school, and even when she does, she can't just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, that, and also I was really scared. Ira has never as much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garen, it was like I weren't even there. But 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson. I think it was math. I came into the door. Oh my god, she's everything. And there she was, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. I didn't even know she was at school. Oh, hi. Ira shot me a disinterested look. Hi. I awkwardly scuttled past her to one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was so nervous I couldn't do any of my business, so I just sat there thinking about how I should approach her. It's not like I had some conversation or formalities in mind. I just wanted to say thanks. In theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo too? Assuming she did all of that for me, that would just make me look self-centered. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was in the stall, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds. When I heard what sounded like her getting off the windowsill, I swung open the door. Wait! Huh? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. The cold draft wafted through her hair. I had to say something. I got this rare chance. The world gave me this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. What am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of a toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. I just stood there, my mouth hopelessly open as I just got on mute. As if every word in the Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain. Whatever. No, wait, please. What? What the hell do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh? The windowsill. When you sat smoking there, right by the window. I thought, weren't you cold like that? Nah. She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little. Ah, thought so. Anything else? No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? Well, I figured heard you got into a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Garen read my stupid poetry. I'm sorry for that. She had me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. She then sighed and slowly flipped her hair back. And why are you apologizing? Had nothing to do with you. Ah? Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. I see. I looked down at the tiled floor. I know that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped in to defend my honor or anything of the sort. I wanted to thank her regardless of intent, but no matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out sounding awkward or wrong. Why does this always happen? The soles of her boots squeaked against the floor. She spun around and walked towards the door, and this time I made no attempt to stop her. I love them. Their poetry isn't stupid. Huh? Oh. I stood there, dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I hear it right? Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she likes it? Ira likes my poetry? Ira Grachevskaya? The bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I shook my head. Right, I needed to get back to the classroom. I doubted Ira was going to be at the next lesson. I washed my hands from nothing in particular. I love them. I love them. Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library or for a walk, and then, when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. My notebook. I just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where did it go? Oh, Shubina, we borrowed your homework for a second. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Thanks. By the way, is this supposed to be you? I forgot I left it in there. No, it's just a drawing. Yeah? You sure? It really looks like you if you were pretty. It's not me. Haha, whatever you say. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. When that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say none of your business if I did, and she'd be right. And even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now, but... Ira. She just walks past me in the corridor. Not even a nod, not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in the crowd, but... No, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoken louder, even though it took all of my courage just to muster that much. Even though I definitely think she should have heard it. Hey, oh god, not more of this fucking guy. That's fried. Oh my god, this piece of shit. Can I have it back? Man, I don't even remember taking it. Sure you're not making this up? Maybe you give it to someone else. No, it was you. Jeez, I don't freaking know. It's half a rubble. Who gives a shit? Why do you care so much? So petty. Bro just lost or something. Oh, ooh, you piss me off. My eyes keep snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? Even if she showed up, what would she do? Mug him in front of everyone? That would be really funny. Hey, stop thinking about that. Maybe he really did forget. Who knows? I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. You could go grocery shopping with that, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not exactly starving. Lately I've been eating too much junk anyways. Yeah, maybe if I eat less of this stuff my skin will clear up. That'd be nice. You don't use makeup at all, right? No, I don't. We're not allowed to though. What are you saying? They allowed it last year. Really? I'm just gonna send you home for it. Oh, that's good, I guess. Oh, these girls rarely talk to me. They're usually pretty nice though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes Vadim. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. I suppose we have very different senses of humor. But you never tried it before, yeah? Makeup? No, never. Seriously? You're like 15 already. 14. Same thing. You gotta learn to do it at some point. Especially with that complexion. Oh my god, you... It's fine. Well, I'm not really... Hey, how about we help you out? Yeah, just some light makeup. You'll see what it's like. I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Alright. Yay! Come here then. I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Nobody wakes up in the morning with a goal to make someone feel bad. I really believe that if someone is doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't really know they're being mean. I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them, or to scream at them or punish them or anything. I can still hear everyone laughing as I run out the corridor. I'm covering my face. I don't need any teacher seeing me like that. Is the toilet's closed so I can wash this mess off quickly? Ugh, I should stop falling for those pranks, but... Ow. Sorry. Lift my face up without thinking. Oh no. Ugh. The hell? You're jerks away from me. I can't blame her. I must look like an insane person. Yeah, I look awful. God, I can't handle her looking at me like that. Sorry. Huh? I run past her. Run, run, run. I just need to get to the restroom. I just need to wash it off. After about a month, reality had dawned on me. I kept telling myself that Ira's actions had nothing to do with me. She told me that much, and in no uncertain terms. She said that, and I kept repeating it again and again and again and again, but I didn't believe it. On some level, I still held on to faint hope that Ira pitied me, that she cared about me for God knows what reason. No, really, what was the reason? Her lashing out at the classmates she found annoying? When I just so happened to make fun of me? Her not joining in? Her telling me she liked my writings? She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. Oi. 3 coins clink against my desk. 20, 20, 10. So he remembered? There. Thanks for the unforgettable night. Everyone around erupts in snickers. Hey, you're a cheap deal. You're free later? Very funny. Get a sense of humor. Your face is dragging down the class morale. Let myself believe something would change. I thought about it as if I deserved it. As if I didn't have it good enough before. As if my life had any real problems. Or just being greedy, plain and simple. Getting my hopes up over some silly coincidence. It's all so stupid I can't help but laugh. Ha ha ha. But that's okay. I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit to, but better late than never, huh? I got a little too caught up in my own little world, and hey, even if they didn't amount to anything, I can still appreciate those little encounters of Ira for what they were, brief but wonderful moments. I could reminisce fondly about the one time I lucked out until Garen all scared and confused, or that one time somebody gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. I could do that because everyone does that. Everyone has those little things that they look back on with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way, is it not? Our whole lives are a series of episodes, both good and bad. It doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment has a lot of merit of its own. It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I'm perfectly content with until now. Until I decided that what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, what is there to complain about? No, seriously, I live in the prettiest part of our vast country. I have a comfortable roof over my head and even my own room. I have 2 living parents. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy, paper to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself treats almost every day after I'm done with school. I have good grades and teachers tell me I have great potential. My classmates also recognize how studious I am. I help them with their studies when they ask me to. That's right. I've got classmates that I can always talk to. Guys I can laugh along with even if their jokes don't always land. Even if my sense of humor isn't the best, I have all of this. Right here, right now, everything that a girl my age could ever ask for. So why did I ask as if that weren't enough? You idiot. What? Why the hell do you always go along with some bullshit? So, realizes she's going to slap me, but instead swings her boot against the snow hill. She then turns to me and stares roughly, swiping clumps of snow stuck to my coat. My whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to speak, my voice comes out weaker than expected. Ira, how did you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that asshole Garen giggling about it. Can you stand? Yeah. I clumsily get up, my limbs feel rigid. I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I wouldn't normally, but there was nowhere else to sit near the school's back entrance and my legs are starting to get tired. I half-heartedly shake the snow off my skirt and thighs and flakes fall gently on the ground below. I look at Ira. Her face is, huh? The word concern flashed in my head, but I've already learned I'm no good at judgments like that. I shouldn't be presumptuous. It's a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't, but the question escapes before I manage to cut myself short. So why are you here? What do you mean, why? I told you, Garen was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? As soon as I say that out loud, I realize I messed up. I really did. Now she's gonna punch me. She's gonna punch me for real. She's going to punch me and then never speak to me again. I don't even say sorry, I just brace myself for the incoming blow. Physical, verbal, I don't care. I've earned it. No, not really. It doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying. Is that so? Yeah. He pissed me off, and you pissed me off too. I don't freaking get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believe that, right? Right? I didn't believe it. I'm not that stupid. I looked down at the moist and crumpled letter I forgot I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter prank? Really? Who would fall for that? I stare at that shriveled up piece of paper and something about its whole existence feels extremely sad to me. You wanna burn it? Huh? Have matches? Oh. No, thanks. It's wet anyway. I fold the letter and shove it into my pocket. It will get damp inside, but I don't care. I can't throw it away. A fake confession is still a confession in the end. Those words didn't choose to be written insincerely. It's okay. Even if this whole thing isn't real, I met Ira today. Ira came after all these weeks of praying. Ira came. Thank you. I smiled at her, even after I said I had come to terms with it. No. Right as I was saying it to you, to myself, to the world, I knew that I was lying. I couldn't throw away that last dumb scrap of hope I had. That small involuntary thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual. Even if it took so long, she finally came. I didn't do anything, really. Flustered. Ira's flustered. Is she flustered? Really? That's cute. That's just so cute. Huh? What's with you? Ah, right. I'm grinning like an idiot. Sorry, I'm fine. Whatever. I'm going home. Already? Gives me a quick once over. You take care. Yeah. Okay. Bye! We wave at each other and I watch her disappear behind a corner. I hesitate. Maybe I shouldn't. Feels like there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just know that it's a lot. I turn and walk a couple steps in the direction of my home. No, change my mind. I run back. Crap, my legs are still so stiff. I turned the same corner you're passing even a minute ago and she's already gone. I sigh. The snow isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. Why does she always leave in such a rush? Man, I love this. It's okay. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, went to the store, then to the library, or for a walk, and then, when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school, to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. Man. Do you assholes ever shut up? Ugh, this bitch. Nobody saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. Ah, and she caught me in a really dumb pose. Well, that's on me. I wouldn't have chosen Dare if I knew she'd see me like that, though choosing truth when playing with these guys, I'm not sure what's worse. Oh well. I'm saying all this, but I got what was coming to me. I chose to embarrass myself, and as I did so, I kept begging, wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear, and so she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks to her desk, barely paying me a passing glance. All the boys skirt out of her way, only Garen doesn't. Move. Nah, what's the rush? Come play with us too. Huh? Dude, you serious? Come on, have some fun for a change. Look, Shubina's having fun, right, Shubina? Please don't look. Yes. See? Ira doesn't flinch. Out of my way. Or what? Gonna throw a chair at me? To everyone's surprise, Ira calmly puts her bag on the nearest desk. She starts digging through it without saying a word. Garen lets out an awkward chuckle. What, got a grenade in there or something? She looks at him. What the fuck? Everyone shifts away. What was that? Huh? What the hell? Something silvery shines in you. She's so you! This is just you! It's a bow compass. Is that... you serious? She doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turn into jeers. Psycho nutcase, crazy bitch. Ira lowers the compass and makes her way to their desk, looking unbothered. It's just like the last time. Ira saves me without acknowledging my existence. Maybe some onlookers. No, most people think she didn't plan on helping me at all. And that's what I'm inclined to think as well. Yet, my unreasonable heart is still elated. And I'm getting some really silly thoughts. 2 times an Ira lashed out at Garen, one to 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. That can't be a coincidence, right? Of course it can. It was only 2 times. 2 times in weeks apart. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's the only logical train of thought. I should agree. I would agree. If only I didn't do anything, really. If only Ira didn't show up that day. It's been 2 weeks since then and I haven't stopped replaying that moment in my mind. Over and over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school or anywhere anymore, because in that moment I got all the justification I could ask for. It was everything that I could have hoped for. But I'm still a very greedy person. It's still not good enough. I still keep looking for her when I'm out. It's almost ridiculous how hard it can be to catch a person in a town this small. So at some point I started to wonder. I saw my classmates regularly just out and about, strolling around along the main street, at the courtyards, at the community center, at the store, at the cafe. They weren't hard to run into. It was as if Ira spent all of her free time at home, which could be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. From what I heard and could assume, she didn't have the best relationship with her parents. Spending hours on end in the home like that every day? No, I really doubt that. The other, more probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. If she didn't want to be bothered, that sounded like her. Well, despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that. Bother the heck out of her. I felt almost brave about it. Ira could totally get pissed. She could push me away. She could even attack me. Whoa. For some reason, I really didn't think she would. My breath halted. Oh. Hey. Hi. The vents near the research institute expel hot air. Nobody really goes here, aside from the staff coming out for a smoke. I never ran into any, but the ground here is littered with cigarette butts. And that's a safe bet in my book. Why is Ira here of all places? Again? How many times can you buy into stupid pranks? They seriously sent you all the way here. What? No! I didn't get any letters after that. I'm just taking a stroll. A stroll? Here? Yeah. Okay. He gives me an incredulous look. Do you like smoke? No, I don't. Why? It's a smoking area. Yeah, I know that. You wanna try then? What? Smoking? No, thank you. Okay. She shrugs. Awkward start. I can't let it end here. I need to just... What about you, Ira? What about me? Why are you here? Are you at the institute? Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. My mom works here. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh! You bring her lunch? That's what I said. That's so sweet. I mean, it's really nice you look out for your mom. It's whatever. It's not. I know it's not. With all I've heard about her family, the fact she still goes out of her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something like that for my parents has never crossed my mind. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would, but Ira's different. She wouldn't do something just because she was ordered to. She'd have to really care about it. Crap. That proves it. Ira and I weren't cut from the same cloth. When I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the minute I have to come home, Ira's cooking, packing lunch, and carrying it to the edge of town. That goes against everything I've heard, but it makes so much sense. That's why I never see her on the street. So she doesn't have the time to sit at the cafe, and so she doesn't idle away at the community center. That's why she's such a caring person. That's why I'm such a piece of trash. No. She only said her mom forgets her lunches sometimes. Lunches are prepared in advance. It doesn't take long to get to the institute, even if you walk from the other side of town. Yeah, that's true. She's got plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work. Ira walks back into the building. Do I really need an explanation? It's none of my business. I'm not so delusional as to believe we're close enough to share something like that. That'd be nice, but it's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Karen doesn't talk to me as much. When she isn't, I wish she would be. Friend's not here today. Who? Who do you think? Oh, she's not really my friend. You're Pitbull then. Pitbull? It's annoying as shit. You think we're friends? Well, not really. It looks like they picked up on it when you're reacting like to me being used as a laughing stock. So it wasn't just me? It's not just my wishful thinking? That's nice to hear. Even if I still don't know for sure. It's the most comforting thing I've heard out of Garen's mouth to date. At least she barely shows up. Yeah, they'll probably kick her out before New Year's with that attendance record. Good riddance. That's right. Ira can't possibly be meeting the minimal attendance requirements. I don't know about her grades, but... Wait, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're the only school in town. Where else is she going to go? Damn. Good point. Phew. Well, her parents can just send her away. You mean to another town? Yeah. To a relative or something. No! Oh man, now that you say that. Everyone pretend to be surprised when that happens. No. I hate how they're right. I hate that I can see that happening. Everyone talks about it, how Ira's a nuisance to her household. Something like that for a long time. But still, She forgets her lunch sometimes. Ugh, that can't happen. No, it can't. It can't. It can't. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. They can't send her away. She can't go. She's so nice. She cares. She does. Maybe not for me, but for her family. Why would they send her away? That's just too cruel. If they do, then I won't. We just started. I don't know what. I can't even call it talking. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. Even if she just tolerates me, even if she doesn't want anything to do with me, I don't care. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. I raise my head and look out through the window. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. The dark pine branches sway under its weight. Long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra. Far past the fences, past the mountain ridge, so far away that I can't picture it. So far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm sitting in. This world is way too gentle. It's been too kind to an ungrateful brat like me. So if I've earned this world's good graces, why can't a person so much more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? And is there anything that I can do? A bird flies past the window. Ira. What? I'm really using up all of my luck these days. Ira sits smoking in the girl's bathroom just like she did when I first talked to her. Some snowflakes blow into the room and stick in her hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe you shouldn't sit so close. I know you don't like going to class as much, but you can really get kicked out like that. Is that why you came here? To tell me that? I know that. I'm not stupid. I don't think you are. Do you just really not care? Everyone says you'll get sent away, that your parents will send you to live with a relative. Is that true? Probably, yeah. Of course it's true. I knew it was true when I asked the question. Maybe if you just cleaned up, if you stop skipping now, then maybe you won't have to go. And if you're having a hard time with studies, I can help. We go to the library or something, and then there's 1 month left. It's not gonna work. I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. It's about what I expected. Of course I knew it's pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse. A selfish ploy to get some scraps of Ira's time before she goes. I wonder, did I do the same when Tosha moved away? It's only been 3 years, but now that I think back to it, it's all so hazy. I was a very different person then, I'm sure. At least, I probably didn't humiliate myself like this. Hey. Thanks. No, I didn't do anything. It was a dumb suggestion. It was nice of you. Nice. Right. She doesn't know. She thinks I'm doing this out of kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person. Are you not going to the toilet? Oh! Actually, since you're here, have you seen anyone hiding a diary nearby? Diary? Yes. You know, the one we use for classes? Maybe you've seen something like that lying around. Yu's expression darkens. Don't worry, we were just playing a game. Guess the guys got a little carried away. I checked the whole class, the corridors. Well, some are really obvious, but I'm just no good at that kind of stuff. When I hit Igor's pencil case, they found it right away. She throws the cigarette butt out the window and hops off the windowsill. Without saying a word, Ira storms past me, but I grab onto the edge of her dress as she's about to leave. Wait, I said it's fine. We're playing a game, really. Please, don't get into more trouble because of me. I wasn't going to. I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right? No, Shurikov. Same difference. She walks out of the corridor, I tag behind. I'm not sure what place Ira has in mind, but it becomes immediately clear when she makes a sharp turn to the right. Wait, serious? She swings open the door to the boys' restroom and loudly marches in. Some poor guy tumbles out, almost colliding with me. Sorry, we're sorry. He turns and shakes set at me in disbelief. I mean, what's there to say? Follow Ira to the bathroom. Ugh, this smells so much worse than this one. I look around and see Ira's hand reaching above one of the stalls. Ah, there it is. My diary. Right by the tiny window at the top. Please be careful. I'm fine. She grabs onto the flush tank secured way above. Then, using it as an anchor, she reaches for the windowsill. Catch. I clasp the diary in my hands. It's really been here all along. Look up at Ira, who's now awkwardly trying to get down. Wow, Thank you. Yeah. Oh. Ira almost loses her balance, but jumps just in time. The bowl makes a loud clang as she hops off. Whoa. You okay? Yeah, let's get out of here. You think it's broken? No, I didn't see anything. Huh. Why would I be in a men's toilet? Gross. Ah, I see. Thank you again. How did you know it would be in the boys' room? You think Shrek would go into the ladies' room? No. I actually suspected they put it there. I just didn't have the courage to enter. You can't keep doing this. I know. I should have checked there from the start instead of running around the whole school like a... No. You can't keep going along with it. It was just a game. It wasn't. No, really. You're just playing around. Bullshit. You know damn well what they're doing. They're not your friends. I never said they were. Then why don't you tell them to piss off for once in your life? You like being a victim that much? It won't get any better if you keep doing this. It will only get worse. It's not that bad. And I can't. I can just say something like that to them. I'm sorry. Why the hell not? Well, it wouldn't be right, and for the love of... It's like I never tried it before. When I say something, you just make fun of me, and nothing changes. So freaking what? Who cares what they say? Just don't bother with them. I'm not like you. I can't just do that. I can't act like I don't care when everybody's laughing. I can't look people in the eye like that. When I go along with it, at least they talk to me. And I know you're okay on your own, but So what's your plan? That's it? You're gonna spend the next 3 years like that? Seriously. She exhales sharply. She doesn't even look annoyed anymore. I get that. I'm also disappointed in myself. I should. Yes? You know I'm leaving soon. That's right. I understand what she's getting at. The unspoken rule Garen and his friends have been sticking to, holding themselves back when Ira's around. The real cowardly reason I'm so terrified of her going away. I don't know what to do. Why can't I stop? The hand she's been dealt is so much worse than mine, but here I am whining and clinging to her like a leech. I should be the one helping. I should be the one telling Ira to get her act together, and yet I can't think of a single thing to give her. Write me a poem. Huh? A poem? Why? What kind of question is that? 'Cause I like them. Oh, really? You liked them? You liked my poems? Why else would I ask? Thank you. I mean, yes, of course, I'll write one. Do you want it to be about something, or maybe in a specific meter? I don't care. Anything. Alright, I'll think of something then. I'll try. Yeah, you do that. Ira checks her wristwatch. I gotta go. See you around, I guess. Ready? Yeah. Alright. See you around. She waves her hand and leaves. I watch her walking down the empty corridor, empty. I've really stayed in school for way too long. The shadows stretch along the hallway, tall and dark. My heart is pounding. I should get going too. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons and went to the store. For a walk, library, day after day. Just when I was being laughed at, kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into her, how it would be if we talked, if we even tried to stay out longer. Ah. Oh. Ira, hi. What are you doing here? Ira points to her cigarette. Oh, no, I mean, what are you doing at the center? Came to return some books. Oh, so you go to the library. What were you reading? Stuff. You don't want to say? You won't like it. Huh? Why not? It looks like she's really weighing down the pros and cons of exposing me to her taste in literature. Did she read something she shouldn't? Maybe she thinks it's too dark or crass for someone like me? That's kind of unfair though, isn't it? The other week I finished The Plague by Camus. Never read it. It's about a physician trying to save a town from an epidemic. It's very visceral, but I enjoyed it a lot. Not sure I agree with the message though. Yeah? What was it? It was basically it's that evil is an inherent part of life. You can try warding it off, but it will never be for good. And even if you do good things in times of crisis, there will always be some greater force spiking your guns. Yeah, sounds about right. Huh? I guess there are some okay people in the world, but there's a lot more dirtbags. Really? It's a pretty depressing way to look at it. That's how it is. I don't know if I agree. At least I've never met someone I'd call a dirtbag. You serious? Garen's right there. Garen? Well, he's not that bad. Uh-huh. Really, I don't think he means it. I'm sure everyone's trying the best they can. Most people wouldn't want to cause anyone pain, right? Actually, I think that's something Camus and I can agree on. Yeah, right. If anyone's so nice, where is all that greater evil coming from? You think it's some natural phenomenon? No, of course not. There are things we perceive as painful in the moment, and there are really horrible, awful things happening every day. But I don't think it's right to call them evil. Evil's intentional. Those things don't come from bad intentions. Sadness, loneliness, misunderstanding, fear, but not evil. There was this famous judge Dionysus something from ancient Greece, I think? Anyway, he said evil is not a being, for if it were, it wouldn't be totally evil. Evil has no place among being. Okay. So Hitler's not evil? That's a rather extreme example, but it's like he was born that way, was he? I mean, it wasn't his natural quality, I don't think. So, the point still stands. He grew up and became evil as hell. Evil exists, it's freaking everywhere. Just because there's a reason for it doesn't make it better. Of course not. I just don't like it when it's described as something omnipresent. Omni what? It's like, doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is we aren't born with some big evil force inside us. I doubt the universe is any different. What? The universe in a person. Of course it's different. Well, yeah, but it's not. I know that. It's kind of a. But it is kind of a being, right? I mean, since every being is pure by default, so is the universe, because it's the idea of being itself, right? And I'm not making any sense, am I? You're not. Sorry. It's whatever. About what I'd expect. What does that mean? You're weird. You say weird things. For a second I feel a lump rising in my throat, but then I realize something. Ira doesn't look annoyed with me. In fact, it's like she's not repulsed by me at all. I don't really get it, but it must be nice being able to think that way. Like everyone's good deep down. Like nobody would ever hurt someone on purpose. That's a sweet world you're living in. How do you do it? If it were you, I'd be angry as hell. Aren't you pretty angry already? Angrier. Whoa, even angrier. Yes, I'd be 100 times as pissed. Scary. You bet. Imagine you're throwing 100 chairs. 100 chairs flying towards 100 Garens. Chairs flying, bow compasses swinging. Here's like a... Fuck. That word I'm struggling. Pretend I said it. Ira is so much more you though, for real. That is like... She's like the perfect caricature of you as a teenager. It's kind of crazy. Like... I feel like I'm just looking at you back in our fucking Skype days right here. Guys, I think they are gay. Guys, I think they're a little gay. The autism on this girl. Oh jeez, I feel so happy I might die. I gotta go. She puts out her cigarette bud. Oh, really? Yeah, plans. I understand. But, some of those novels sounded kind of interesting. I'll check them out if I don't forget. Really? Please let me know if you do. And, sorry for that stupid philosophy talk. Can you shut up with the freaking apologies? I just said thanks. You're giving me a look so threatening I cut myself off. Right. I hope you enjoyed them? She nods in approval. Phew! Oh, and the books I read, they were, yeah? Angelique, by Anne Gullen. And Angelique, the romance series. It's historical. It's not just lovey-dovey stuff, you know? I know my mom really liked them. They seem wonderful. I just never got to reading them, and I didn't really expect you to be into. They're fine. It's not like I'm a huge fan or anything. You're not? It's just that if you want to read something historical or whatever, they're alright. Okay, I'll remember that. Ira looks like she's about to say something else, but then turns on her heels and stomps away. See you. Yeah, see you around. Disappears down the street. There she goes again. My body leans against the frigid wall. My legs are so weak. We talked. Ira and I really talked. I never would have guessed it was even nicer than I imagined, and I had no idea. So she liked books like that, huh? Ira likes novels like that. It's so wonderful. It's really, really wonderful. Every new thing I learn about her is more wonderful than the last. I need to meet with her again. I want to talk more. Maybe next time she'll tell me a little more about herself. It kind of feels like I hogged the entire conversation now that I think back to it. That was really self-centered of me. Next time I'll have to ask Ira more questions. Ask her more about the books she likes. Maybe we could talk about movies. I wonder what her favorites are. Does she also like romance films? That would be cute. I usually prefer detective films, but I really enjoy all kinds of movies. So if she wanted to watch something, maybe we could even go to the cinema. That could be so much fun. It's just been a long time since I've gone there. I need to see her again. You guys think she's gay? She skips even more often than before. No point in keeping up with classes if you're getting expelled anyway. I guess that's Ira's modus operandi. To some degree, I understand it, but I still wish she showed her face from time to time, if only for one lesson. They probably wouldn't talk even if she came. It's not like something we ever do in class, so I don't expect anything in that regard. Just seeing the back of her head would be enough. What's with ya? You're all smiles. Finally taking my advice to heart. What advice? Not looking like you're about to hang yourself for a change. It's great to see, really. Yeah, it is great. We're so proud of you. How about brushing your hair next? That grin makes you look like a basket case. Thanks, Fadden. I'll do that. You're welcome. Oh my god, she's so gay. Perhaps I'm being overly reliant on the universe's kindness. At the end of the day, even if I walk all the possible routes, there's no guarantee I'll run into Ira, but I want to believe, no, I'm convinced the world is merciful. So if I try my hardest, maybe my efforts will be rewarded. Of course, it's an entitled way of thinking, but there's so little time left, too little time. I need to make the most of it. I'll make as many memorable moments as I can while Ira's here. I'll make every encounter count. I'll fill this measly scrap of time with wonderful things. Ira, hi. Ah! Oh Jesus, it's you. She sighs with a mixture of relief and irritation. I barely hold in a giggle. I'm so glad to see her. Worked. It worked. It really worked. I spotted Ira between the rows of garages on the edge of town. She was crouching down by the wooden wall, hugging a thermos with one hand and holding a cigarette in another. What are you doing here? What does it look like? Meditating? Wrong answer? Huh? The rush of joy that I watched her when I first noticed her began to dwindle. I had to take a close look. I don't think I've seen Ira curled up in this way before. Everything about her posture screams exhausted, but why out here? Are you okay? She mutters something. Huh? On me. What was that? I didn't quite catch it. I take a tentative step towards her, but Ira's scowl stops me dead in my tracks. Eh? You spying on me now? What? No! No, I was just walking here. At a garage lot? Yeah. She gives me a look of such contempt it sent a shiver down my spine. Like, why? I'm not lying, really. I always take these walks after school. And going the same route gets boring over time, so sometimes I go through here. Or through the barracks. Or a couple times I went to the helipad. You know, the one that's over there. Ugh, this isn't right. We talked so nicely just a few days prior. Why then? Did she hear something bad about me? From who? I don't think she'd believe a word of Garen's. I mean, I usually stroll along the main street or near the community center, but it'll get colder soon, you know? So, it's better to enjoy the outdoors all you can, right? I just keep speaking, hoping she'll stop being mad at me. I need to keep going. I need to keep her talking because that's what I wanted to do with her. I want her to talk, so I have to because I can't waste this moment. We can recover from this. I can cheer her up, and we will clear everything up, and she won't think that I'm some creep. And you know, the views are really great here in the outskirts. The sky's bigger, and you can see way into the tundra. And Mia's, I didn't think you'd be here. That's a lie. Well, more a half truth. I hoped she'd be here, like I'd hope she'd be wherever I went. It's just that this isn't what I imagined at all. Not after our last meeting. Not after everything. She's just staring at me. For a moment her eyes soften, but then she closes them as if just looking at me was wearing her out. She takes a drag and turns away from me. God. Can't I be alone for 5 minutes? Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be going then. Goodbye. Cold wind blows in my face. The mounds of snow on garage roofs look smooth and soft. When blizzards hit, they'll get completely buried. I like to have a snow hill form over me too. They look cozy. Actually, I wonder what Ira carries in her thermos. I guess tea would be the obvious answer, but if she's one of those people that'd like to have some warm soup of them, that would be cute. I should have asked her about it. I feel like I'm going to cry. Any plans for New Year's? What plans? I'll be with my folks. I mean, after that. I was just going to a party with other upperclassmen. Oh, you serious? Nah, I don't want to hang out with her. Man, come on. They're gonna have those older girls there too, right? The ones from grade 10. Jesus Christ. Don't let us in anyway. We're going then, not mine, blah blah blah. He's been kind of tired recently. Really? Yeah, it's whatever though. Work stuff, I guess. I hear ya. My mom's also out of it. All the adults are pretty stressed, huh? Figures. See, end of the year. Right. It's almost New Year's. It's a shame, but I don't feel festive at all. I help Mom decorate the house. Should I remind her about that? It was like all of us kind of forgot about the holidays. At least I did. Maybe I didn't really forget. The end of the year has been looming in the back of my mind, but not as a cause for celebration. All I could think about were the days counting down to the moment Ira would move away. Ira, she's absent again. I'm not surprised. I just really wish that I could clear things up with her. Not sure how, but I have to. Maybe I should apologize again? What for? Did I really do something so wrong? I guess I've been pretty annoying, but I don't know anymore. You think of something that could cheer her up next time we meet? Will more apologies really cut it? Probably not. She'll just get more annoyed. And maybe a small gift? That might be weird though. No one get any more allowance until next week. What could I even buy with this spare change? Little treat? A waffle? Would she like a waffle? What the hell? She's not a freaking dog. Why doesn't I go to some weird place with her? Gosh, just shut up. Focus on something else. It's just so difficult to do these days. Difficult, but I've got to try. Exhale. There. A little clearer. I see the sidewalk a little bit better. The buildings, the sky, the lights, everything around is friendly. Everything is beautiful. That's great. Those are great things to look at and think about. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't breathe so deeply. You can really get sick from this. It has been getting colder after all. My usual routes have been getting harder and harder to finish. And it's not just the temperature. Paths on the outskirts get snowed over, so trudging through them tires me out. The winds are picking up too. And when I cover myself with a scarf, it feels like my face is being pelted. I'm not meeting anyone out here in this weather. I should have gone to the library today. What time is it? Maybe I can still make it. It closes at 6, so no, for sure not. Oh well. You already began putting up New Year's decorations. Everything is lined with lights. Oh, and there's a pine tree near the community center. It's so tall. And bare for now. Well, I like it as it is. The way that snow rests on its branches make it look so mighty. I'm getting into a bit of a festive mood. Wish the frost wasn't so prickly, then I'd look around some more. The streets are empty, save for a couple of adults I saw walking down to the bar. Hard to imagine there would be a lot of people out on an evening like this. So why have I been meandering around like I've got nothing better to do? Every answer to this is embarrassing. The inside of our apartment block is warm and muddy orange. There's no elevator, but then again, it's only 5 floors. I make my way upstairs. An idea is forming in my head. An obvious solution to the problem I've been having. It's perfect. I had a perfect plan for the evening. There's our door. It's kind of uninviting. That's just my opinion. I bet Dad's guests find it quite welcoming, though judging by how quiet it is. Now I sound the faint muttering of the TV coming from the living room. Yes, thank God, no visitors today. Hang my wet coat up to dry, take off my shoes, and quietly go down the corridor. Hi, Dad. Hello. I didn't even stop to peek into the room. I won't see anything I haven't seen before. At least tonight seems like it will be calm. I wash my hands. When I exit the bathroom, I hear a soft voice from the kitchen. Out with friends again? Mm-hmm. Hi. Mom nods her head, staring in front of her. She's smoking again. I go in and open the window, then turn on the light. She squints from the sudden brightness. You want some tea? I'm setting the kettle. She shakes her head. I sit opposite her and wait for the water to boil. She's not saying anything and neither am I. It's not awkward per se. I just pick at the oilcloth and swat away at the smoke that occasionally drifts in my direction. We're both used to this kind of thing in our own way. Even so, I go to my room as soon as I fill up the teapot. I don't like locking myself in here. I do it every time. And every time I'm swarmed with nasty thoughts. Can't even spend some time with your own mother? You run away from her even though she has it so hard? So hard? You traitor, brat, ungrateful filth. It's the kind of self-flagellation that goes nowhere. Do I think if I badmouth myself enough, I'll be forgiven? This happens every time and changes nothing. It's pointless, so I direct my attention elsewhere. What was I going to do? Oh, right. I pick up a pen and start flipping through my notebooks. Ira asked me to write a poem. Just thinking back to it makes me so giddy. She said it. She told me she liked it. Ira likes my poems. Nobody has ever said that to me before. Well, Taja did. But that was years ago. That poem. The one that Garen read. What did she like about it? Maybe I should have asked. Where was it? That's it.
Сырая черная земля, не обнимай меня так нежно. Не рви наряд свой белоснежный и спи спокойно. Только я буду царапаться и биться, а иней пусть себе искрится, и пусть летят по небу птицы, и светит бледная заря.
Oh, damp black earth, do not hold me so tenderly, do not tear your snow-white attire, and sleep peacefully. I will scratch and I will beat, but frost will still glimmer, and birds will still fly across the sky, and a pale dawn will still shine. Dude, I fucking love this game. It's so lame. I can't blame them for laughing. If anything, Garen was too nice, but at least she liked it. For some freaking reason, Ira liked it, so maybe it's not all bad. We can make something worthwhile. At least worthwhile in Ira's eyes. That's all I really need. She got angry at me the last time I saw her. I don't know why. I mess up a lot. I really mess up a lot. I doubt she was a bad mood because of me, but I definitely didn't help. But now I will. Maybe if I do this, she won't be so mad anymore. I've been really trying since that day. The day she helped me with the diary, I mean. I've been trying, but I just can't get the words to flow right. Today, though, I really want to do this today. I think I can do it. I'm like a kid that only does their homework when their parents yell at them. I don't even know when she will show up to school again. Bumping into her on the street is a tough bet, especially with this weather. Well, I'll try anyway. I've got nothing to lose. What's the worst case scenario? Appreciating gorgeous scenery? Oh, heaven forbid. I'm gonna enjoy this hell and back. And when I hand that poem to Ira, then it will all be worth it. Ow. My wrist is tired. I'm gonna totally wear down this poor eraser at this rate. I got to remember to buy a new one. It's just a bit annoying. If I ask my classmates to be more careful, they always forget about it. I didn't used to do that before, but now whenever I lend a textbook to someone, I specifically ask them not to doodle in it. Despite that, they always come back with crude drawings all over. Ugh. I lean back in my chair. A week. That's how long it has been since I've last seen her. It's not exactly new for her to skip several days at a time, but a whole week. Nobody else seems to be bothered though. Or shouldn't be either. It's not her job to be my I want to call her pit bull. Either way, it's nothing new. Nothing new, nothing bad. Maybe Ira is taking in the town she's grown to love. Who knows, she'll return here after she moves out. I get that. I would do the same, but still. I just wish I could see her. Is she still mad at me? I really hope not. If she is, I've just a thing to help it. That's right, it's done. I wrote Ira a poem. I wonder how she'll react. I wonder if she'll like it. I really hope she likes it. Maybe she'll smile. What if she gets flustered? That would be so cute. I want to see her make that face again. I keep walking around. I don't really expect to see her at this point. It just feels like a duty I need to fulfill. Like a soldier patrolling the streets. Whoa, that sounds pretty cool. And it's not like the weather is harsh all the time. Real colds will settle in a couple of weeks. It wouldn't get annoying after a few hours, but aside from that, it's bearable. It's pretty. It's all good. The main road, the 2 residential streets, the community center, the helipad, the garages, and the parking lot, the school, The stadium, the research center, the kindergartens, the barracks. I've seen it all 1,000 times. Perhaps somewhere deep down I am a little tired of this view, but I can't hate it. I can't pretend like I won't miss it when it ceases to exist. When I finish school, I'll go to university. I'll tell everyone I'm from Vorkuta, not Vorkuta 5, because Vorkuta 5 does not exist. People from Vorkuta 5 do not exist. The ones outside will ask me something about Vorkuta, the real Vorkuta, and I'll answer with zero hesitation. If I couldn't do that, I wouldn't be allowed to leave at all. To leave Vorkuta 5, you have to deny its existence. I have to deny its existence no matter how much I want it to exist. I have to deny. I have to. I have to. That's interesting. But it's tough. So tough that I'm not sure I'll ever manage. Realistically, I'll probably slip up and blurt out something incongruent. I do slip up a lot. Hope I'll get better at it by then. Maybe I should stop. I lower my scarf and take a big breath. Ouch! I'm seriously gonna catch a cold from this. Blech. At least my head feels really clear. I look up and see familiar purple gray of northern twilight. No, not twilight. Today's the first day of this year's polar night, so I won't see the sun until the tail end of December. If it's nothing too bad. Personally, I don't mind the dark. Some people seem to get really depressed during this time, but I'm not one of those. If I stay out for just a little longer and wait for the clouds to clear, I'll see the stars come fully into view. It's a beautiful sight, especially from here, from the barracks, far better than that dinky sliver of the sky you'd see from our apartment windows. I wish that I could stick around for longer, but it's getting too cold. I start making my way back. Decrepit rows of worker housing disappear behind bigger and better homes. There's an old playground just around the corner. That's right, we used to go there all the time, Toja. Even back then it was kind of unpopular. They built a newer one just 5 minutes away, so we often got to have the whole thing to ourselves. I guess that's why we liked the place. Somehow, today feels quieter than ever. I can hear a faint clicking sound as the wind passes through the swing set chains. I slow down. There's a figure sitting on the frozen merry-go-round. A drunkard? No, we don't have those kinds of people here. At least not out and about on the streets. And the frame doesn't seem like it belongs to a man either. My Valenki sink into it with almost no resistance, almost zero sound. When was the last time we've had snow this soft? I don't remember. Perhaps I've stopped noticing the crunch of ice under my feet. Perhaps it's me being too focused on the person I've now recognized. It's Ira. She's hunched over, elbows on her knees, hood down despite the cold. Her hair is tangled, half wet from the snow. What is she doing out here? Smoking? Or... Huh? I stop a few meters away. Ira's letting out quiet, gasping sobs. Oh boy. Ira? She looks up fast as if jolted awake, eyes red and puffy face raw, from wiping at it with her sleeves. There's a bit of snot on her upper lip. What do you want? I don't know what to answer. What do I want? All I can think about is I've never seen a person look so small. Ira swipes her eyes again, then stands. She stumbles a little, trying to regain her usual posture. What, another one of your hangout spots? Damn creep. Well, enjoying the show? No, I just saw you. Ira rubs her nose on her sleeve again. Her hands are shaking. Go back to wherever the hell you came from. Go home, Aja. This isn't for you. I want to say anything, but my head draws a blank. Before I can squeeze out a single word, Ira turns around and stumbles through the snow away from the playground. I can't even muster the courage to call out to her. Let them follow. I watch as Ira vanishes into the alley. If not for her footprints, I believe she was never even there. The snow keeps falling. A feeling I've long forgotten swells inside me. I've learned to not acknowledge it, so it got buried many layers deep. The hollow space inside my chest grows darker. The sky is full of pinpricks. The world is looking down on me, but not in the way other people do. It's kind and gentle, and I don't feel small under its gaze. Its eyes are pure and tender. That's great. That's Alright, episode 2's Marina. December 19th. It looked that way when I walked past its huge glass windows to hone to your vast and golden light. I did feel tempted to enter a couple times. Whenever I saw my classmates there and realized they'd see me sitting at a table all alone, I just kept walking. You've really never been here before? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Well, there's a first time for everything. You gotta try their bird's milk souffle. So good. Alright. I think my mom brought something home from this cafe a couple times. Eclairs, Medovic, some other sweets. I don't remember much, but they must have been good. I always buy my own treats at the store. They're cheap and tasty. Yeah, cheaper than these for sure. Oh, you got something else? I like kartoshka more. Why didn't you recommend it then? You only had one left. Seriously? Hey, don't misunderstand. You just look like a bird's milk kind of person, you know? What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. Just take a bite. Take a bite. Did you like it? It's wonderful. See? Rena's drinking coffee. She seems like a nice girl. At first I thought she was trying to mess with me or play some sort of prank, but now it doesn't seem so. When she pulled me all the way down the stairs, I thought she wanted to talk outside our school. No way, it's cold as hell. Let's go somewhere comfy. So she said. I glance around. I suppose it is pretty comfy. Most of the customers seem to be other school kids, though the adults are probably at work. We sat at a table in the very corner, nestled just behind a window panes and a good distance away from everyone else. I look back at my teacup. Wonder what Ira would order here. Right. Marina? Hmm. So you know I met Ira yesterday? Did you see us? She chews and shakes her head. Nope. Then she told me about it. Huh? So yesterday, as far as I know, I'm the last person to have seen her. You met Ira when exactly? I'm not sure. Around 8 in the evening, I think. Yeah, that lines up. She rang my intercom at 1:30. She came to your house? Yes. She asked me to come out and her voice sounded distressed. I invited her to come inside, but she refused. No, please just come down. I need to talk. I ran down and she looked so shaken. I've never seen her like that before. Not in a long time, at least. Yeah, she looked rough when I saw her too, right? I tried to calm her down, but she kept sobbing. I can't. You were right. I shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't think I can help it anymore. I don't want to go. It's okay. It's okay. You won't go. I know. There's no more time left. That's it. I'm out. Don't say that. We can fix this. You can still... No, I can't. Nobody can. I can't even write anymore. I can't write anything. I held her while she stood there weeping. I kept saying the same stuff, but she kept saying the same stuff. I didn't know what to do. Then she said, she saw me just now before I came here. That freaking weirdo. Asya, she saw me like this. She saw me. Weirdo. Her words, not mine. Don't take it personally. You know how Ira is. She seemed to cool down a little after that. Hey, you sure you don't want to come up? You can stay over at our place if you don't feel right. It's fine, I'm okay. I'll be going then. Wait, come on, just like that? Yeah, bye. You're kidding me. And then she left. You didn't try to stop her? I mean, I can't like restrain her. And hey, I could ask you the same thing. Didn't hold her down with her hands behind her back, did you? No, I didn't. I did just watch her walk away, didn't I? Judging by Marina's story, looks like these two really were friends. What did she say again? She hasn't seen Ira like that in a while. So she's been in a similar state before, and now she's all messed up. All because she'll be forced to leave? So why can't we tell anyone about this? Well, how much do you know about Ira's family? Admittedly, not much. I had some issues because of Ira's behavior. They say she'll be expelled and sent away after this quarter. That's about it. Well, you're not far off. Her parents have been catching lots of flack. Yes, but I still don't really understand it. What do you mean? I mean, even if they're getting criticized, sending Ira away just feels like they're giving up on her. Well, what do you suggest they do? Huh? I have one school. If Ira gets expelled, she has to study somewhere. That's true, but it feels wrong. There must be other options. I guess some people learn at home, but I'm pretty sure you gotta be disabled to get approved for that. And who's gonna teach her? Her dad works at the institute, her mom's a nurse. No one has time for that. Like, I thought her mom was... I don't like it either, but I can see where they're coming from. Look down at the cake I've been aimlessly picking at. She's right. I was so quick to cast a moral judgment. Did I expect their whole family to move just because of Ira's poor attendance? Did I expect them to come begging on their knees for the board to keep her enrolled? It's just so childish. I understand, but what does this have to do with keeping silent? Do you know Ira has a little brother? Ah? A little brother? I had no clue. Yeah, she does. His name's Talik. Funny kid. I really had no idea. That's okay. You see, it's true, his parents haven't had it easy, but Talik's got it so much worse. Now how when adults are cruel, they try to be subtle about it? Kids don't. It's not so bad when you're in kindergarten. Sure, some kids won't play with you because their mommy told them not to, but they're still too small to really get it. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. However, he's going to school next year, so right after his sister got expelled, that's one hell of a legacy to walk into. Oh no. No pressure, right? At least nobody will expect too much from him. Don't say that. Sorry, bad joke. My point is, everyone knows that it's gonna get worse. I can imagine. Yeah. So on top of all that, picture how people will react if they found out his sister was unstable. Huh? You're already prone to anger. You've seen it yourself. Now imagine adding hysterics to the mix. Sobbing, panicking, acting strange. Not a great look. Well, that's a bit crude. I wouldn't call it what Ira did hysterics. I wouldn't either, but you know how they're going to paint this. The word spreads fast. You say anything to the teachers or police, and next day everyone in town will know. That's why I don't think it will help anyone. But maybe you could give them a clue. What clue? Well, if anyone should give a testimony, it's me. I saw her last, right? Oh, right. That makes sense. Well, I told him I saw Ira from our apartment window around that time, you know, without the part where I came down to talk, but I don't know how helpful that will be. She seemed to go in the direction of her house after we met, but I didn't exactly follow her home, so not much of a pointer. At least they know she didn't leave the city. Border control could tell them that much. Right. This sure is a pickle. I've had my doubts about reporting from the start, and now Marina has solidified them one by one. Talik, this really could harm Ira's little brother. If that's the case, are we really supposed to sit back and do nothing? I don't like the idea of that. Ah, there's one more thing I wanted to clear up. One burning question Marina must know the answer to. By the way, isn't a good friend of Ira's? Maybe you know something about this. A good friend is generous. I mean, I guess I am. Just don't tell Ira that. She'll break out in hives. Oh, no, really? Yep. She said my jokes got on her nerves. Can you believe that? Ah, yeah, I believe that. Mean. Sorry. Yeah, I'm used to that. I'm used to the abuse. Wait, that gives me an idea. Let's climb a roof and yell some crap like Yoshka best friends forever. That girl will come back just to choke us. Wow, that's so smart. Ain't it? But the roofs are slippery this time of year. Ah, boo. We'll tie a rope around you then. Why me? You seem lighter. That's it. Don't worry, I'll hold you real steady. Have a strong center of gravity. So I'm doing the screaming then? Exactly. Oh no, I'm no good at that. Don't worry, I'll just pretend to lose grip on the rope and you'll shriek your lungs out. I refuse. How long has it been since I last chatted with someone like this? It feels like forever. Marina, huh? We keep talking and I don't feel uncomfortable. Not one bit. Really? Haven't felt so carefree speaking to a person in a while. Should conversations be this easy? It feels like I'm cheating, especially considering the circumstances. Just yesterday, we both saw Ira agitated and crying her eyes out. The day we learned she never came back home. It's supposed to be terrifying, but for some reason, it's as if both of us are certain we'll see her again. As if there's no way things will not turn out okay. They have to. Oh, what the hell? Huh? Crap. Why now? So they finally let you in, huh? This place has really gone downhill. Oh, this piece of shit. Hey, Vatic. Marina. Huh? Those two know each other? Look at you, getting a replacement already. Can't blame ya. But come on, Shubina of all people? He looks at me. No offense. You're keeping tabs on all my friends? How flattering. Asya, he's in love. Yeah, in your dreams. It's just funny how you always gotta have someone like that around. Someone like that? Lena menacingly lifts her coffee cup. You want this on your pants? Ooh, scary. You want to get banned from your single hangout spot? I won't. It'll just be a happy little incident. With your aim, look who's talking. Imagine this guy couldn't aim for the toilet till he was 11. His mattress, however. Shut up. That's... He glances back at us, trying to look unbothered. Why am I even talking to you? Good question. Wasn't she your best friend or something? Huh? Jeez, why does everyone keep saying that? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You seem to be having a snazzy time about her around, having a good laugh and all. And? You were joking about it too? Huh? In class? You laughed when the declared Ira was missing. Well, she ain't my friend, is she? That bitch attacked me. That's not the point. You don't think she's really missing? I don't give a damn. They don't really seem to either. Why should anyone? You're exhausting. Don't worry, the feeling's mutual. Well, whatever. I just came in to check if it's really Shubina over here. Thought I was hallucinating for a second. So what? They let you out in public now? Must be a big day for you, having fun. She was before you showed up. 1, not talking to you. 2, learn to take a joke. Whatever. My boys are waiting for me. Ciao, ladies. Enjoy your evening. Why, thank you. I hate that motherfucker. Jeez, can you believe this? Yeah, didn't expect that. No, seriously, how can a man be so catty? Never thought about it. Ugh, it's just pathetic. She glares at the table of schoolboys from across the room. Do you two know each other? Yeah, we played together as kids. Oh, it's a boring story. We got along when we were little. Then I grew into a normal person and he grew into a jerk. So we stopped talking. The end. Suppose that happens a lot. Yup. I'm not exactly sad about it. It's like, bye-bye, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Speaking of which, wanna head out? No fun sitting here, those losers stinking up the place. Yes, let's go. The cold immediately stings our noses as we step outside. The sky is just as dark as it was when we went in an hour ago. It's a deep violet, one of my favorites. Marina huffs and grumpily pulls up her scarf. Man, I wish we had more cafeterias or something. Well, there's the pub. The pub? I guess we could get in. I've been told I look mature for my age. Is she seriously considering it? Also, who told you that? If you want to sit somewhere, we can go to the, library? I realized how lame of a suggestion that was halfway through the sentence. Ugh. And here I thought I was doing alright. Library? Huh, never thought of that. Oh, it's rather nice if you just want to be at peace for a bit. Whoa, at peace? Peace and quiet is important, yeah. Self-reflection, meditation, contemplation, like Buddha and stuff. Yeah, I hear you, I get it. Buddha? Sounds great. I'll try it sometime. Thanks. You're welcome? I'll go home for today though. Yeah, that's alright. I was thinking the same. Cool then! It was nice talking to you, Asya. Sorry about the whole Vatic thing. Oh. No, don't worry. It's not your fault. He just came up to us, so... Nah, I kinda made it a lot worse. That guy just dragged me up the wall. Yeah, that's fair. Guess Ira and I have that in common. Did she really throw a freaking chair at him? Yes, she did. Hey. I'm sure she's fine. You are? Yeah. This probably sounds silly, but it's like I believe in her. No way she would just go up and disappear like that. It was really tough. Exactly. She's not going down that easy, yeah? Yeah. Well, I'll be going then. See you around, Asuka? Bye-bye. See you. Mina energetically waves her enemy and runs off down the road. I wave back before going my own way. I shoot a parting glance at the cafe. There's the table occupied by Garen's friends, and ours is... Huh? I never paid attention to it, but the table we sat at is half obscured if you look at it from the outside. At this angle, only Marina's back would be visible to passers-by. If she just sits there, then Ira might have sat at this cafe as well. It makes sense of Garen's comment too. Replacement. She must have only gone there when Marina dragged her in, and they sat in that same spot that made Ira invisible to anyone on the outside. I wonder if that was intentional. Oh yeah, hydrate, you bet. I'm honestly probably gonna stop on a little while, in a little bit, just go a little more stuff. Go for a little further, and then I'll probably end and try to... I'm gonna try to stream this more. Hi, Faye. Hi, baby. Hello. So this game fucking rules, and I'm gonna try to stream it more, but I'll probably be stopping off soon because I've been going for a hot second. I should ask Marina about it, and also about what kinds of sweets Ira liked, and whether she preferred coffee or tea. I can't wait for Ira to come back. Right? It's so fucking good. It's so good. I knew I was gonna be crazy about it. I knew I was gonna be insane. I forgot. I totally forgot. Garen came up to us and just slipped my mind. I want to ask Marina about the man Ira was seeing. Doesn't feel like something she would do, but after everything I've learned, I'm not sure if I knew Ira at all. We don't talk much at breakfast, but I asked my parents if they heard about her disappearance in the morning. Dad said about what I'd expected. Grachevsky's daughter. Yes, we got a notice. You know Ira's dad? Did you see him yesterday? No, we're not acquainted. I don't think he came into work. I see. You think they'll find her? Of course they'll find her. It's not a big city. That's true. There's still been nothing since the news came out. It's been a day. The police would know if she left her the control post. I suppose. It just doesn't feel like anyone's looking. They are. A few of my colleagues went in for questioning. Really? Nothing came of it. It's just a big waste of time. I don't see what someone's teenage rebelling has to do with us. Mom slowly shook her head. Poor girl. You feel a little more determined. It's clear the attitude towards the case is pretty much the same between both kids and grown-ups, but it does sound like there's an actual investigation going on. So the police aren't just sitting back. At least there's that. No updates? Haven't heard anything. Yeah, me neither. Boring. Can't go to a cafe now? Look who's getting sassy. We're only curious, you know? It's rare to see you crawl outside your little cave. What of it? I'm just so proud of you, putting yourself out there and all. Wanna hang out with us while you're at it? Eh? Man, what are you doing? What? Could be fun. No, it couldn't. Shubina, don't listen to him. Well, how about it? Come on. You're probably all sad after Yaroshka went missing in action. Gotta cheer up a little. She's fine. Leave her be. Don't go to the movies or something. How's that sound? I don't. She's just messing with you. Drop it already. Dude, don't ruin it. She was about to agree. You're such an asshole. I wasn't going to. It's always gonna be like this now, huh? Yara might come back soon once she's transferred. That's all I'll have to look forward to every day. Don't you get tired of this? It's always the same jokes. Although, it won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse. Worse, huh? I'm trying to imagine what that'd be like. She talked about it as if it were being bullied, but that's not really the case, is it? Oh, girl. We've all seen Scarecrow. We know what actual bullying looks like. Nobody's hurting me or destroying my clothes. The worst I have to deal with is some tasteless jabs. If anything, I ought to grow thicker skin. Imagine she meant the boys to get more cruel, but would they really? Don't guys rip from each other all the time? They always call each other names and laugh about it, right? It's just the way their friendship works. It's like not fair to assume they're trying to make me feel bad. If they aren't really trying to be mean, what reason would they have to be more cruel? All things considered, they've been treating me rather politely. I mean, I've never been called a dumbass or an asshole, so... Oh my god, ma'am. No! What are you thinking? Huh? Did you forget? What? Did you forget the last time they caught you all alone? That was a prank. That time No. It was my fault. I just overreacted. I always do. You will overreact again. It will happen again. But Garen wasn't with them. It wouldn't happen now. It wouldn't be the same. That's right. He'll make it worse. Sorry. You're right. I understand. Asya. Marina, hi. I feel a little better right away. Got home safe yesterday. Isn't it obvious? Yes, thanks. You almost died. What? Okay, so there's this hopscotch in the way to my house. She slipped. Can you believe that? They didn't even sand it. That's a hazard. A deadly hazard. Unforgivable. That's what I'm saying. I told my bro to file a complaint, but he just blew me off. Imagine that. That's so terribly rude. I'm basically crippled and he doesn't even care. Oh no, is it that bad? My butt hurts. Get well soon. We chat about dumb things like that for a minute or two. I still can wrap my head around how natural it feels. So much fun, but I can't shake off the feeling that we're trying to stave off a question no one wants to hear the answer to, but it has been nice enough to set an easygoing atmosphere. Only natural that I should be the one to ruin it. By the way, have you heard anything from Ira yet? If Marina were a dog, her ears would droop. No. You? No. We never had each other's contacts. I see. Should have figured. I doubt she'd call me even if she had my number. Marina was the person we are into. If she did get in touch with anyone, it would have been to her. Her or... actually, I wanted to ask you about something. Oh? What is it? I look around. The hallways are crowded, more than I would like. I'm not sure it's a good place to discuss this. Marina seems to understand what's on my mind. Hey, how about we talk about it after school? You don't have any plans, right? Free, so yeah, that would be great. Sweet. Now 5 lessons, so meet you right after. Alright, later then. Gotta get back to my friends. Okay, see you. Wow, she's so mentally ill. The school day passes slowly, and I do think this is a good point for me to save the game. I still can't see my fucking mouse. And go end the stream for today. Where is the Boom. Well, that was pretty fun. Pretty nice game. I knew I was going to be insane about it. This doesn't shock me. But like, wow, I was not expecting it to be that fucking good. Like, woohoo! Woo! So, thank you guys for coming by. Actually, you know what? I might do a little something real quick. Give me a momento. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to, like, I guess I'm going to use this as a chance to tell everyone to also go check out the person who made this game. Fairy's music is very good, and the world they put forward for their Vocaloid music is very, very good. So give me one moment to grab this and sorry, that was a sudden ass idea. Fucking monitor jump, not monitor, but like window jump scare, yippee. So this is them. This is Fairy. Oh yeah, this game is free. Like, this game is free. This is a free visual novel. You can just buy, like, fucking get on Steam and itch.io like right fucking now. This game is $0, okay? Like, go play it, go support them because their fucking stuff is great. The main series I kind of kept up with started here like 6 years ago, which is really great. So go check it out. Go look at their Vocaloid stuff. Go look at the game itself. I obviously can't hear it because I'm not fucking streaming my desktop audio, but their animation is good, their art is great, their stuff is awesome. Go check out the game. Go check out the person who made it. I've loved their stuff for so long. But yeah. Let me... This isn't breaking the fucking... You get it. I'm so bad at ending streams. I'll see you guys some other times. Is there anyone streaming right now that I know? No. I'm not rating anyone then. Too bad. Bye-bye.